Ooh, we're back as the Cavalier. Holy. Cavalier, Horseman, Knight. Whoops. I don't know. I'm probably just going to join a knightly order. We're moving. I think my knight friends died because they're stupid. And I think enemies just immediately engage other enemies with enemy infighting on. So like if we run into a wraith or some shit, yeah, my guys are dead. I need to rest though. What is cool about most of these encounter areas is that you can camp there. Do I have any food? It's all moldy. Fantastic. Eat the moldy meat. I'm disgusted. Yeah. Moldy food. Pathetic. Okay, we were... You know, I might as well be a knight of Daggerfall, I guess, because this is Daggerfall. Even though, yeah, it is a little... I don't really like joining a knightly order super early, because it's probably a good idea to save that for later, like after you find like your favorite province. Like, it would probably be cool to be a knight of this province, because, I don't know, this, like... It's the only place with this swamp, you know? Or, like, the mountains. Oh, dude, imagine being, like, a knight of the desert. Dude, a dune knight. Yeah, I think mountains would be cool. But that's kind of, like, boring terrain-wise. Rothgarian mountains would work. But yeah, since I'm a Breton character... I suppose Wayrest would be fun too, but Wayrest is kind of a corrupt shithole. Daggerfall is corrupt as well, but I don't know. Wayrest I think of as kind of slimy. We're moving to this city. No. So yeah, when I'm disgusted, I'm not invigorated. So, which means I don't have the fatigue regeneration. I need to get a way to make spells. Did the archaeologists have a spell maker? Something ahead feels different. What's happening? Oh, is it like a guard tower somewhere? Oh. Yay. Got impaled corpses. Oh, hey. Maybe, the daytime animates the wilds. Okay. Maybe an attacked caravan or something? Just the right way? Yes. Cloaked figure. I do wish you could, like, skip those messages automatically, but I don't know how to do that. Halt! I think this is some kind of glitch. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I think, but it only happens when I run into these encounters. Maybe it's, like, missing textures somewhere. What? Okay. Oh, man. We got a pawn shop here. This is a high quality pawn shop. Oh, nice. Landmark journal. How much is it? You generally want to avoid buying things, I don't know, if you can, because these places are more expensive. Oops. But I think they do have higher quality items. No usable magical. Yeah, let me change that control, actually. I think that was from when I was doing my orc character. I think a more cool orc character would be an orc shaman. Because, yeah, I don't know if I could do a non-magical character. It's just too boring. I don't know. I'd have to get rid of some mods, I think. Like, I'd probably get rid of climates and calories or something. Or, I don't know. I just wish I could get rid of the annoying fatigue while traveling. Cast spell. Do that. There we go. Skillet. That does make you cook slightly faster. It's not a huge deal, but I think I'll wait to get a crossbow. I don't know. Or just wait until I get that on an enemy, because I don't really care that much. Got a tavern. Should ask after... lower quality stores. That's a bank. No, never mind. Shop is laid out. Practical. That's like a mid-tier shop. Yeah, I'll buy it from a mid-tier shop. That's kind of cheaper. I don't know if you can find the steel mail. That is better. Armor tends to be pretty damn expensive, which is fine. That's realistic. Is that worth it though? I mean, it's like a slight upgrade. Yeah, I can get that off of an enemy. We do have fire arrows now. Come on. There we go. Actually, yeah, you don't need to buy oil. It is kind of cheesy, but you can just steal it from here if you have the handheld torches mod. At least I think so. Maybe not. Maybe they changed that, I don't know. Explosive arrow? Okay. Yeah, I might take that. Those are expensive, though. Maybe I've... Yeah, I don't know what my settings are for that. I think that's in the, arrow variety. Here we go. Yeah, that's what it is. Arrow variety. I think, yeah, limit spawn chance by player min level. So... I guess these can show up at lower level, but I have them be super expensive to balance it out. Yeah, because explosive arrows are really good. Yeah. Especially with the different combat related mods that I have. Because I think you can, I think you can jib people, like you can in Doom with those. Yeah. Honestly, I would probably recommend most players get... Sturdy Shelves is also mid-tier, I think. The low tier is like... Wait a minute. Hold together to scrap lumber. Yeah, that's like lower middle tier. Yeah, Rusty Relics. When it says Rusty Relics, that's the low-end shop. That's the best place to buy stuff. Buy more camping supplies. Useless. Maybe sell that. I don't know. Wait, does it have... Yeah, that must be the one that I used before. I don't know if it has... Maybe it just has 2 uses. And maybe I was wrong about that. Oops. No usable magic item. Don't get distracted. Let's see. That is a nice gray cloak. I think I'll buy that. What was I gonna say? One annoying thing is that you can't get directions from these NPCs. You can't get directions for places while you're inside. Probably because when you're indoors, you're technically in a separate map. And I would assume that they are able to give directions because of the map location. You know? I should level my jumping, but unfortunately jumping is kind of not that great. Unless you really boost it with enchanting, like I did on the Shadow Monk. But yeah, we are probably gonna have to get enchanting, but only through the archaeologists. So yeah, when I get to Daggerfall, I'll join the Knightly Order and the archaeologists. We're not gonna join the Mages Guild because we're not a heathen mage. Well, actually, yeah, we literally are because I have magic access. But I think you should have spell making immediately when joining the archaeologists. I would assume so. And they also give you a mark of recall. Man, that's such a great mod. Can you actually get items that give the recall spell normally in vanilla? I don't know. Feel disgusted. Dang it. Go this way. Yeah, I kind of get creeped out whenever it lags a lot, but that just means a city is loading nearby. We're going to the south. Hey, man. Luckily, because there's so many knights and etiquette-based enemies, or, you know, characters, I can really level up my athletics easily. I think that's a thing with language skills overhaul, where if you make an attempt to pacify, it levels up faster, except for with etiquette streetwise, because you use those all the time. I do have streetwise, which I don't know if it's okay for me to have that or not, because, you know, I'm a honorable cavalier, not a... I should actually check my backstory. I should have a mod to improve that. But, grew up on the streets, an urchin in your little village in the rolling hills of High Rock. Oh. When you realized that you had a great destiny ahead of you, you only knew that your skills and your philosophy... Okay, so this is... I think this is like the monk backstory. He had been in jail for several days. Making an illegal withdrawal at the bank. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what... Let me actually... I think that should be on the wiki. Let's see. Daggerfall... Backstories. Or background. That should be on... let's see. Background history from UESP. Classic website. Regal sounding name. Whoops. Luck ran out. You're imprisoned. Okay, we got the rogue backstory. Oh, okay, that's fine. Interesting. So, yeah. I don't know why. Probably for like etiquette and Longblade and all that. Makes sense. Yeah. How I would build a rogue. Ooh. I think I would want to make that a full-on complete dodging build. Because I use the SphincterVision Attacks mod. And that makes it so if you select the plate, or let's see, if you select forbidden material or forbidden armor, if you select all three, forbidden armor, leather, chain, and plate, then your dodging skill, or rather, yeah, your chance to dodge is equal to your dodging skill. So that should mean if you select dodging as a primary and get it to 100, you'll be able to dodge all the time. And then, yeah, I could just have the rogue run around in, you know, clothing. That's how you'd build a monk as well. That would actually be a really fun character to play. I think. But I don't know. Again, I have a hard time with the no magic characters just because magic is so awesome. Yeah, I think what you have to do with no magic characters is find magic items for them to use. Probably join the archaeologist right away again, because they have the recall item, which does have limited usage, I guess, or limited use. Any person from the bards will be persecuted to the fullest extent of the laws, so that's kind of funny. Bards probably said some shit. Right, we gotta go to the carriage. Take me to Daggerfall, brother. Okay. Why do I keep saying brother? Okay. Feel invigorated. Great. Carriage travel. Yeah, well, all my food's gonna be moldy. I kind of wish that you could, like... Man, I still kind of resent climates and calories for not having some options. You know? But it's such a cool mod that really adds depth to the game, in my opinion. But I do wish that, oh, if you traveled by carriage, you could, like, keep it refrigerated or something, or if you knew a frost spell or something. Okay. Take me to Daggerfall. Actually, let me quick save, just in case it crashes or some shit. Daggerfall. We'll go recklessly. Because I live for danger. Oh, yeah. Probably should have gone cautiously, actually. I forgot. Oh, fuck, that scared me. Okay. Hey, man. We're gonna have to sneak in. What time is it? 2:50? Could maybe rent a... Yeah, so... building quality has to do with the person's mercantile, and if you run into a high-end inn outside the city, then it's gonna be way more to rent a room. And I don't know if inn quality actually, like, matters. Maybe if... I would assume, this is probably how I would do it, is... You know, if you're at a lower quality inn... My god. Oh, yep, that's a wraith. We're not gonna engage that right now. Wow, for some reason they're around, which is weird. I think they're supposed to... The carriages aren't supposed to be there at night. You have, like, a higher chance of catching a disease in a lower quality inn. And if you're at a high quality inn, then it's not diseased. If you rest there, I mean. Okay, for some reason it's not lagging when I'm at a city, but when I played my core character, when I got back here, there's like big time lag. Okay, I guess that's not an issue anymore. So yeah, this is my core character that I kind of quit because it got too annoying. It's just so annoying to not have spells, man. I just can't really handle it. I'm not built for that playthrough, really. I think it'd be fun to do like a non-magical thief. You know, be like a really sneaky character. But I don't know, like if I'm playing a sneaky character, I want to be a Nightblade so I can sneak up on people. Like that was a fun character. But and then the weakness with Nightblade is that they're not very good with fighting undead and Daedra at the beginning. They're extremely good at fighting, you know, humans because they can just really fuck with them. Let me see. I was able to level up fast on this character. Wait, how fast is he actually? Still pretty slow. Yeah, I should probably put more points into speed because it's good for movement speed. I need to be able to... Yeah, I should put points into speed as the Cavalier. I was like, I don't need it because I'm just going to be on a horse anyway, but if I want to be able to get through dungeons fast, I need to walk fast. But yeah, with Tome of Battle... Tome of Battle... Or maybe some other mod, I don't know. But that makes speed a bit less cheesy and broken. It makes it, like, linear or whatever, where... Because, yeah, when you had 100 speed in Daggerfall, you attacked insanely fast. Anyway. I'm just going to enable Y sharing. Yeah, I think that contributes to lag as well because how it works is it like duplicates your camera or something, so you're technically rendering two things at once. So yeah, I'm not gonna have that in it. Let me climb up. Or it looks like there's a camp over there. Cavalry's here. Okay. Oh shit. Hey, you don't want to go in the water with climate's calories. Good thing about these bandit enemies, or, you know, human enemies in general, scale with your level. Ooh, steel mail, that's, let's see. That's chain. Or medium, basically. Moldy cooked fish. Yeah, we can get rid of that. It does kind of look cool. Yeah, we can get rid of it. Bread. Take that. Silver helm. Yep, that's good. Oh my gosh, what happened? Freezing. Yeah, make camp to get dry. Dodging is ready. Come on. Let's climb up. Teeth are chittering. Yeah, this camp is, of course, right on the river. Okay, cook. Enemies. Oh my god, dude. Kidding me? Okay, never mind. Not bad. Sometimes these treasure piles are not, like, they're just for decoration. Oops. We're out of food. Okay. Now the gates should be open. We're ready. We're entering Daggerfall. Hey, hey. Oh, shit. It says impossible, but I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, we're dealing with plague pretty bad. Follow me? Nope. Follow me? Longer interested. Oh, that's just like a... Oh, never mind. There are guards that just walk around normally. Yeah, this is where it's kind of laggy, I think, because of population. Maybe... Do I have... Is that one of my mods that adds, like, population density? I think so. Yeah, I don't really want to have 20,000 people on the screen. Daggerfall. Be warned, all visitors. Our fair town is beset by the plague. Okay. The archaeologists are that building. That's the nightly order. General Smithy. Incense and soft music. I think it, yeah, if you go to a high quality smith early on, you can probably get, you know, higher tier weapons that you haven't found yet. Iron Spear, new. I don't know if higher end places charge more for repair, but I would assume so. Repair. Yeah, I think they do. Probably best to just repair your shit at a lower end general store. But I don't think there are any low end stores in Daggerfall. I could, yeah. I think I might just go talk to the... Wow, look at that. I like the architecture. Might go talk to the werewolf lady. Get a main quest. Get a main quest going so I can help out my boy Uriel Septum. The cloud cover softens the daylight. All are free to petition His Highness at this time. Yes, yes, yes. I don't want to petition His Highness. I want to clatter of pots and pans and the smell of fresh-baked bread waft through this door. Hello.
Hey, if I told you I could give you a bit of information, let's say about that letter of my lady, would you be interested there, Jacques? I thought so. Now, mind you, I ain't giving it away. Before I scratch her back, you gotta scratch mine, deal?
Yep.
My name is Kindasa, Daggerfall. I'll tell you everything I know, but I don't need to remind you that there ain't no such thing as free info, do I, Jacques? I'm just a maid to Her Highness. Nothing but a fleck to the world. And my needs ain't big. I need this werewolf done in. I know just where it is. In some Kinnereth forsook hole called Tristor Laboratory, off the coast over Bethany Way. I can't tell you why, but it's important to me that that werewolf gets put out of its misery.
You're asking me to sail all the way to Bethany to kill a werewolf. Yeah, that's not, that's a big need. We can, try and persuade these knights to join me. Right? You have to be in talk mode, follow. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Can we get a quest from a noble? Hello, my friend. The queen? Your request? Oh, my husband's poor grandmother, Nilfaga, is rumored to be in very frail health. Her once brilliant mind almost utterly destroyed. She has locked herself in her castle in the Rothgarian Mountains, and experiments in magical studies with no regard for her own safety. I would know of her condition, but few possess the bravery to face the horrors of her castle and speak with her. My reward for a report on her health is a magical flail. Will you be my champion in this? Yes. By the Guardian's blood, I am glad to have found a champion. The name of her castle is Shedungent in the Rothgarian Mountains. If she is insane, Shedungent may be a very dangerous place indeed. Be very careful. May Kinnereth and Mara protect you. Gothrid. Oh, yeah, it's searching for a quest. I need someone to bring an item to a contact of mine in Blackwitch. You'll receive an item in return. If you bring that item back to me, I will happy to reward you with 530 gold pieces. 34 hours, 1 minute to the northeast. Oh, yay. I suppose we can do a quest for King Gothrid. Very good. Take this bar of gold and bring it to a certain well-to-do merchant. Okay, so we need to go to a city. Oh yeah, these have time limits. Tristor Hawkford will leave. That's okay. And none of us will be happy. Especially you. Very well. Good luck to you. Let's have another knight join us. Are these like night blades or what? Oh, battle mage. Okay. On me? Excellent. Okay, I would assume that goes into the castle dungeons or something, so we don't want to go in there because that counts as treason. Take a look at me, which means that you'll basically be fucked. That's what that means. If you commit treason. I'll put stuff that I want to sell in here. Or keep, I guess. Right, so with the definitive main quest mod, I won't have to worry about time limits for main quests. Which is a little cheesy, you know, because I kind of like having those time limits to put pressure on you, but it does mean that you can just fail the main quest and not even be able to complete the game. Which, yeah, that's how old CRPGs work, baby. If you screw up, you're screwed. You have to reload. You know? Modern games don't work like that. Although... I would say it's more so, oh, if you forget about the main quest, you can still play the game, you know? Whereas the main quest is locked off. And in a modern game, you know, you'd be able to just put it off, which I think is that's definitely more fair. But I don't know. Right, we're gonna join. I think that's a knightly order too. And I think that is as well. Are there 3 knightly orders here? Or no, that's a mage's guild. I was wrong about that. That's a knightly order. That's a knightly order. That's the fighters guild. That's a temple, presumably Kinnereth. Apparently there was meant to be an update for Finding My Religion mod. Which was supposed to have like big chantries for temples. Which means like, yeah, in the capital city or whatever, it'll have a... Oh my god, it's closed. Yeah, I think that's what's annoying about knightly orders. That gold bar must be quite heavy. How about I relieve you of it? Just hand it over and I'll let you go. How about no, brother? Get away from me. Hello? Where are you? You on the roof? I think, yeah, even if you're high ranking in a knightly order, it's still closed at... it's still closed after hours. Which I suppose, you know, knights are supposed to be goody two-shoes. But yeah, if you're... Yeah, I think that's a thing in the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild, is that if you rank up high enough, you know, you don't have to worry about it being open. What happened? I think he might have, like, fallen through the floor or something. A foe. Oh, there you are. Nice. Asylum Ball. It is kind of worth it to pick up books, but you can only sell them at bookstores, so it's kind of annoying. And honestly, yeah, I just kind of realized that you probably don't even need to pick up stuff to sell, because Daggerfall has a massively unbalanced economy. You could just wait until you're a higher level and just sell Daedric items to make $1 bajillion. So yeah, I don't think I really have to worry about... Maybe I can sell protection. I'd assume that just gives you a shield spell. I'll buy your arrows. I'd assume they can still fire arrows, but I'll take your oil as well. Sure. Take a look at my wares. How much gold do they have? That surcoat does kind of look nice. Rentanto. A perfectly fair price. Oh yeah, you can actually use that to level your mercantile while you're in the wilds. But... it would be pretty cool to own one of these houses, which I think you can. So yeah, that could be a goal of mine, is to have a nice house in Daggerfall. But again, I think it's kind of more interesting to just pick a random province and live there. Because yeah, Daggerfall is probably not the best place to do quests in. Let's see, that's 14 hours. Okay, yeah, the reckless time and the player-controlled time is actually shorter than it would be normally. So yeah, when it says 36 hours or whatever, that means, you know, not that long on foot. I did try and make it so that, yeah, it's one of the mods, configurable quests duration or something. I don't know. What's it called? Something like that. I tried to have that so that it only, you know, gives you quest locations that are, like, not that far away. Because you pretty much need that with travel options, because otherwise it just takes a bajillion fucking years to get anywhere. You know? Daggerfall is a pretty solid place to do quests in, I guess. It's just kind of big. there's a lot of different dungeons. But I would probably prefer a smaller region. Like, yeah, this region's cool because it has a varied climate. And it's like relatively small. Yeah, like Daggerfall is one of the bigger ones. But I need to get to Bethany, to this place, which I needed to take a ship for. Trip cost. Huh. Interesting. Camp out. I don't know what ins and camp out means, really, but, wait a minute. What? Does it actually allow me to do that? Can I travel? Great. Is that a bard? Or is these still the same people that are trying to attack me? Free action. Not bad. Take that. Yeah, I should probably make a spell before going into Trestor Laboratory. I'm just gonna use... no. Okay. Can I actually fast travel with... Man, who is attacking me? Why are you after me? Potion of Regenerate. That's a pretty solid one. Do I have casual pants? I'll just wear those. Do, 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 do. Can I actually fast travel to there, or do I have to buy a ship first? That's pretty wild. Ship. Oh, that does work. Leveled up, baby. Put him into speed now. Lone figure. Yeah, I'll wait to do that. It must count because I'm at a port city. Or something like that. The Black Wolf. It's 20 minutes until... Okay. Join the archaeologists, which should be open. Why do guilds open until... They're not open until 11? Who fucking came up with that, man? A foe. Man, why are people after me? So if you don't know, backstab, that does triple damage if you succeed the backstab check, which should just be your backstabbing skill over 100, I guess, right? Chance. So it should be a 1 in 5 chance of a successful 3 times damage. Pretty cool skill, I think, because you can use it in combat. We're gonna have to loiter a bit. We can do that. Wait a minute. Let me... Finished loitering. Great. Archaeologists. Hello there. I'd like to join. Yes, you seem like a suitable candidate to assist us with our field work and finding the relics that we need for research. We offer classes in all the various obscure languages of Tamriel, as well as some of the more practical skills required in the field while searching remote locations for interesting antiquities and rare artifacts. New members receive a free recall mark with 30 charges to assist with transport without dabbling in magic arts. Once you rise in our ranks to field officer level, then you'll be able to get your recall mark repaired and recharged. Beyond fieldwork, our higher ranks are open to the more accomplished scholars among us, and provide a large reduction to the cost of locator devices. Note that only those with sufficient intellect will be promoted. Alright. Excellent, Jacques. Welcome to the Archaeologists. We'll get you started on fieldwork as soon as possible. You'll begin your archaeologist's career with the title of Field Assistant. However, with hard work and dedication, you may be recognized for promotion soon enough. Please do make use of our training facilities to study languages or to improve your fieldwork skills. Here's a book containing guild ranks and locations of all guild halls. Also, here's a mark of recall and a free locator device to try out the next time you find yourself lost in a labyrinth, unable to find whatever it is you're seeking. Locators look like Ankh symbols and will activate once you've explored enough. Locators are provided free for guild quests involving dungeon delving, but you can also purchase them from us for a price, with discounts given for any relics you can find for the guild. Right, so as far as joining guilds, you don't have to worry about losing reputation for not doing anything if you don't have any reputation. You won't go to negative reputation. Probably should have done like a little quest at the beginning, but yeah. That's okay. Because yeah, most guilds have quests you can do when you're outside of the guild. Yeah, this isn't a completionist character or anything, it's just a cavalier. Mark of recall. We'll equip that. Can use that to teleport. Gold? Oh, that's for the nobleman's quest. Okay. That's for King Gothrid's quest. I see. Yeah, noble quests are usually kind of hard, but they have good rewards. Let's see here. Repair recall mark. Good day. This guy. Let's see. Hello. Training. Yeah, they train a lot of the language skills, which is nice. We can worry about that some other time. Maybe lockpicking would be good. Training's kind of expensive, so I don't need to worry about that right now. We're going to go into the other building. We should... Locator devices. If you can supply the guild with either a holy tome or a holy dagger, then we can sell locator devices at 1/3 of the normal price per relic. Right, that's a way of... Scarab of Quiet Undead. Oh, cool. It's kind of cool. That should, yeah, dispel. Which, yeah, honestly, at a high level... Oh, yeah, they have potion sellers as well. Buy potions. You might be able to steal these, I don't know. Without consequence. Which is kind of cheesy, I don't really want to do that. But they're, yeah, they should sell the Potion of Seeking. Make potions. Yeah, make magic items. They don't have make spells. They just have make enchanting. There is the Temple of Julianos. I probably will have to join the Mages Guild then. Yeah. I'll join them for spell making reasons. Okay. Potion of Mage Bane. I do have new potions for mods. I'm assuming that just gives you, like, magic resist or something. Yeah, it's a little cracked that you can steal potions, so I don't want to do that, because you can just, I think you can just leave and re-enter, and then they'll be there again. That seems like a bit of a cheese tactic to me, but it's there. Yeah, I thought that they would have spell making, but I do kind of like how they handle that in Morrowind, where pretty much anyone can access spell making, right? I think you can just, I don't even think a presence waits just beyond the city gates. Hey, take this. Gotta go. You barely see the messenger before you have already lost sight of him. Parchment remains in your hand after the fact. My good friend, how good it is to know you are alive. I'm happy for your continued success in the face of ambitious adventure. What is this? What is this? I'm going to ask your help. Please meet me in the Morehouse residence, my home in Greyhead Hall. It's very urgent. I'll be here for 5 days. Huh. Interesting. Kind of want to do this. Greyhead. Oh, that's fucking far away. Let me see. Mod settings. Things betwixt. I might get rid of this. I might have to get rid of this mod because then it can reduce the amount of encounters. It does like add a lot of things to find outside, but I feel like Warm Ashes is kind of enough. Yeah, because Things Betwixt, I believe, adds a lot more stuff on the roads, which is kind of annoying. I think that, yeah, it's cool to encounter lots of crazy things when you're not on the roads, like bandit camps and towers and all that. But I kind of want to go on the road to transport fast, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to join the Mages Guild. It's the only real way to access spellmaking, I guess. Hello there. Could maybe get a quest. So yeah, the way guild promotion works is that it can only happen once per month, or once per like 28 days or something like that. And you can jump ranks, so you can like do a ton of quests when you join right away, and then you can end up being Archmage or whatever. But I wouldn't really recommend doing that because you do get more quests as you rank up. So yeah, you can do the outsider quests before joining the guild, but joining the guild kind of I think it basically counts as a promotion. So you'll still have to wait a month after you join to rank up. Hello there. Yes, you're worthy to join the Mages Guild. As an apprentice, you can use the Spellmaker and get training in any of the guild skills. Later, you'll become eligible to use the library, buy magical items, and even make your own. Are you interested in joining? Yes. Then henceforth, you'll be known as Jacques, apprentice of the Mages Guild. Oh yeah, they also have teleporting, which makes the game way easier. It will take patience and hard effort to gain access to all the guild offers, my child. But I can now give you access to our trainers and our Spellmaker. Too much power in too little time has destroyed many a man and woman. The Mages Guild is nothing if not conscientious. A lot of Mages Guild quests are pretty fun. Get quest by Pelagius. Is there anything more exasperating than the discovery that the mummy wrappings you were planning on using in a potion have gone all sort of green? I could use the guild's wrappings, but the recipe specifically calls for superlatively fresh mummy wrappings, whatever that means. I don't suppose you'd be willing to spare me up some cloth off a mummy I know has more wrapping than it knows what to do with. Ruins of Ashios Farmstead. Travel to the east. To the east. Sure. Jolly good, apprentice. It'll be worth... Okay. Yeah, for guild quests, you don't really do them for money, you do them for rep. I kind of wish this type of quest was less annoying, you know? I wish you could just give them mummy wrappings, because I think I had... Didn't I pick those up? Yeah, whatever. Buy magic items. Buy spells. Don't need to worry about that. Hello. Yes. How much is a recall spell? Teleport. 83. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more magicka for that one. I think I only picked Inton spell points, which is probably not good if you want to be a spellcaster, but this isn't really supposed to be a heavy magic character, just like some magic for healing. Heal fatigue. Casting cost 7. Restores target's fatigue up to a normal level. 1 + 1 per level. How much fatigue do I actually have? 140. And what level am I? I'm about to be level 5. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll just get that spell. Heal. Fatigue. Respite. Give it a fancy icon, probably a green symbol there. Is there a heart symbol? Yeah, that's good. Respite. The spell has been inscribed in your grimoire. That's pretty good. That'll help when traveling. Comprehend languages, that's a crazy good spell, but, oh wow, that's actually not... Yeah, okay, chance. That's kind of shitty, right? I think that's mysticism, right? I'll need free action as well. Duration, we don't need a super high duration, we can just get that. Target is immune to paralyzation. Well, I actually don't need that because I have immunity to magic, so we're good. Yeah, so I'm a knight character. I don't think I'll want to use spells like duration and magnitude. Target regenerates health points each round. That's pretty good. So wait a minute. I hit 1 + 1 per level. That means I'll regen 6 health for 6 health per round for 6 rounds, which means 36 health. I don't know if this spell, Salve Bruise, is 0 per level. What? That's fucking useless. We're gonna delete that spell. Heal health. 10 per level. So yeah, that regenerate is actually better. Right? Spell cost, because this is only going to regenerate 6 health for 10 magicka. Regenerate is going to be 6 health per round for 6 rounds. And this spell should last the whole game. It does, and that's 36 health for 29 magicka, which is a really good deal. So, regenerate. I'll just call it regenerate. Or, I don't know what a good name for it is. I guess cure wounds. It's kind of lame, but respite. Yeah, cure wounds is good for like a one-off healing spell. Regenerate. Maybe I could add a heal fatigue to this. Heal fatigue. Unfortunately, there is not a regenerate fatigue spell, which is kind of disappointing, but it does cost 29 magicka, which is, I think, a little over half my mana pool. But I can cast it when I'm in dire straits, I guess. I'll just call it regenerate. You can rename spells. I specialize in restoration. I also have alteration, which should be like water walking and all that. And jumping. Duration. Climbing. Okay, yeah, climbing is a really fun spell. It basically just makes you way faster at climbing. Climbing, jumping, and water walking. Slow fall is a really annoying effect. I never use it. Yeah, teleport is a little too advanced for me, but I am going to want to level up mysticism. I should maybe have a training spell as well. I kind of forgot how to make those, but I could look that up. Daggerfall. Training spells. I use this website. Make sure the range, make the range touch, light, free action, and water walking. Yeah, in Daggerfall, you can actually train magic skills by using magic items, and you don't actually have to hit somebody with a destruction spell to level up your destruction. Slow fall. You can only have 3 effects per spell, which is actually changed in Morrowind. You can add more. Okay. Let me add free action, which I think is restoration. I don't know. Yeah, we'll put light. Free action. And water walking, which doesn't work like future games. That we'll just put the duration in that. Yeah. Water walking just means you can walk at normal speed in water, I'm pretty sure, or just walk faster in general in water. This trains illusion, restoration, and thaumaturgy. So we can call this meditation. Meditation. What's the other one? Destruction, mysticism. Yeah, we can call it training 1. I don't want to have like a boring name like that, but train utility. And then we have damage health. Silence. What's a mysticism? What's a mysticism spell that's cheaper? Mysticism is a good spell or a good school to pick, but restoration and alteration to me are more thematic to knight. So yeah, because all the mysticism spells are super expensive. Slow fall trains alteration. I think, is water breathing alteration? I think so. That's too expensive. Delete that. Range touch. Wait a minute, did I create the right spell there earlier? Yeah, whatever. Train. Offensive. Train 2. Yeah, we'll call it train 2, I guess. Light, free action, and water walking. You make that touch. No, you can't. Rename. Train 1 and train 2. You're supposed to be able to... Why is he making a separate one for alterate? Maybe to make it cheaper? Yeah. Train 3. Oops. This train's alteration. I don't really want to use slow fall. I believe water breathing is better for training. Anyway. That should be alteration. Daggerfall. Magic. And spells. Awesome page here on UASP. Water breathing. Yeah, I'll use that instead because slow fall is annoying. I guess we'll... Oh, whatever. Water breathing. Wait a minute, does that refill your breath? I think we just call this gills. I think that should actually refill your breath. So that should be useful underwater. Gills. Just have a... Awesome. Gills, respite, regenerate. Train 1 and 2. So yeah, this is going to be for training illusion, restoration, and whatchamacallit. What is water walking? Thaumaturgy. Should also make a mobility spell. Climbing. Jumping. Water walking. That is kind of expensive. Duration. Maybe we can make the duration shorter. Free movement. Yeah, it's nice and useful. Makes me much faster at climbing. Jump quite a bit higher, and I believe it also adds control to jumping, which is great. And then makes you move at... I think it just makes you move at normal speed in water. Allows target to walk on water. Weird. That's an incorrect description. Actually, since this has barely any duration, probably just call it just water breathing. Bubbles? Bubble. Air bubble. No. Just water breathing. Or minor breath. Yep, that works. Now what are we doing? Mummy wrappings and gold smuggling. So yeah, you can access teleportation early with God, I'm like fast. I didn't realize that. What's happening? I guess Fortify Speed would be a good spell too, but that's higher end restoration. We won't worry about that. Thaumaturgy is ready. Illusion is ready. Train alteration as well. What? What is this? Can I not fire this? Oh, you have to touch the wall? Weird. I think a simpler way of doing that is just like doing something on yourself instead. But that was recommended by that page, so. You can use teleporting, but it's pretty expensive. It's like 1,000 per, which I kind of like, yeah. You can optionally teleport just at a large cost. That obviously won't matter at a higher level, but... Should have Potion of Power. Should have picked that up. Potion of Restore Power. Anyway. Let's do this gold smuggling shit. Go ahead and use the carriage. I think carriage travel is also pretty expensive. Or will add up over time. I should probably add hotkeys at this point for spells. So I can have respite be... I didn't make a recall because I don't really have enough magicka yet. That's okay because we got the mark. You can have this at 1. Respite at 5. Regenerate. Free movement. 3. Minor breath. Yeah, whatever. I think you can rebind the hotkeys too. Landmark journal, yeah. Yeah, let me actually put that at 6. Seven, 8. You should be able to rebind these. Yeah. Which I didn't. I'm not as familiar with these controls, but I think most of the ones by the arrow keys and all that are already bound. So we'll have to stick to the numbers. Can maybe have like Y. Advanced. Yeah, Y. About H. Yeah, why is follow path? Or no, I think these are actually different controls for other mods. You ignite the almost new lantern. Okay, you can't throw... I don't think you can throw lanterns. Okay, yeah, those are actually keys for... like you, maybe? You... don't have a light source to drop. Yeah, those are already taken by mods. We'll have to rebind these to 9 and 0, I think. Nine, I can put my iron spear, I guess, and then, which, yeah, I should probably repair before I actually go to... I'll repair them before I go to Bethany. I do have instant repairs on, which is kind of cheesy, but... it's annoying having to wait for repairs. Okay. Always save before traveling. Mummy wrappings. Alright. I kind of want to check this out. This is the most urgent. Greyhead Hall. And this is Ruins of Ash House. It's way over there. Great. And then Black Witch, which kind of sounds like a city. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the urgent one first, because that's only 5 days. Greyhead Hall. Let's go recklessly and camp out. Oh yeah. I think I might actually put it into intelligence. Yeah, I'll put it into intelligence first. The 15th of Morningstar is a holiday, taken very seriously, where they call in the South Wind's Prayer, a plea by all the religions of Tamriel for a good planting season. Citizens with every affliction flock to services in the hamlet's temples. Yeah, this is actually something from Vanilla, I think. But if you can afford... okay. Man, it's dark. Okay. So I can use that key to summon my lantern. Hey there, follow? Nope. So yeah, sometimes you just get lucky and you, I'll just eat this plagued rat meat. You get lucky and you arrive during a holiday, I guess, and that's supposed to help you out with your diseases, but honestly, diseases and poison and all that, I usually just kind of cheat and get immunity to magic to not have to deal with them, because that's just another fucking thing you have to deal with. Okay, we gotta go to... Morehouse residence. Great. Morehouse residence. Do we have anybody outdoors? Suppose we can ask around at the... Hey, where is everybody? You fucking kidding me? They don't have, Where's the barkeep? Or innkeep? Where's the barkeep? That must be an issue with, taverns redone or something. So yeah, you can't... That is a problem with arriving at night, is that you can't ask people where shit is. It'd be cool if there was a spell called, like, divination or whatever, or you could figure out where something is for magicka. So yeah, that is a big annoyance, is, finding things. Restless dog. Hey there. Drinks. Use some milk. And a room. Alright. Until healed. You can try and pick those locks, I guess, but... And there isn't really anything good. Find a townsperson. Hello. You tell me where Morehouse residence is. Alright, thanks. Yeah, I'm just gonna use city fast travel. Oh, you know what? I should have recalled or set my recall in Daggerfall. That's okay. Whoops. Oh my god! Crash? God damn it. When was my last save? Oh, it's annoying! Okay, what's causing the crash there? I think there should be crash logs and shit. I guess my last save was before I fast traveled, which is actually fine because I need to Mark and Daggerfall anyway. Yeah, that's fucking annoying. I'll mark inside the town. Anchor. That does only have 30 uses, I guess. Gray something. What is it? Oop. Grayhead Hall in the... Yeah, we don't need to worry about the residents. Let's go there recklessly, just to save on money. Damn it. Fox and porcupine. Should go to that inn again. Alright, this is a low quality inn. Perfect. You got any milk? I'll take your milk. I'm a milk drinker. Room. Take a room, please. Yes, see? Nice and cheap. Joining a nightly or yeah, I should have joined it while I was there, but whatever. We'll I think I'll join that after I do the werewolf quest, I guess. Oh, it's like beautiful twilight here. Hello there. Tell me where the Morehouse residence is. Alrighty. Save this time. Do I have to fucking quick save every time I enter a building? I don't know what caused that crash, but that's a little sus. A tripwire snaps behind the door as you push it open. A bell sounds. Deeper within the house, you hear a shout. Hurry! Move! Go! What the fuck was that about? This is a new quest? Hello? Is that like a random quest or what? Elven shortbow. Nice. Take that. Potion recipe. So what is this about? Being attacked by mages. You know, maybe it's like a... Can't be a mummy wrappings thing, right? Ooh, Invocation of Azura. That's a really good book, actually. That's, I think that tells you the Daedric summoning days. God, it's Sabretooth. Whatever manner of trap this was, you hope the fools have learned their lesson. Yeah. Interesting. So was that a marked quest or what? Finished quest. No, that didn't count as a marked quest. Interesting. Okay, now we gotta... I'll just travel on the road to the city. What time is it, man? This game makes the time fly by. Head east. East. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna cast some spells here. Gonna cast Respite. Fail to avoid an encounter. I should regain mana based on... Oh my gosh. I love having a roving band of knights. Oh no! Jinxed. Okay. Filthy thief. Whoa. Oh, okay. I should be regenerating my magicka while roving, but maybe that's like a willpower thing, I don't know. Rest in peace, knight. That should be a thing. Let me check. That should be a willpower thing where while I'm... Let's see. Maybe it's a per hour. I don't know what it is. Daggerfall. Is it basic magic regen? I think so. I think I'm using that one. That should be working while I'm traveling. Come on. Magic round based regen. Flat regen from willpower, percent regen from willpower. You can do percent based. Per hour. Let me do that. Tick frequency. Does nothing for using real-time regen. The reason I put it at that was because it became like super overpowered when I had high willpower. But yeah, we'll have that. Rest multiplier. Sure. That should be working. But maybe it's just like not enough. Jesus. Okay. Hand to hand. Yeah, I did regain a little bit there. Arrived at a junction. And the idea is that you can restore your fatigue from your magicka that you get back while traveling. Maps of movement. Want to run with us? Heck yeah! You can get a quest from there, but I don't really care. Break in the landscape. Attacked caravan. Those dead werewolves? Whoop. Yeah, arrows don't have weight. Caused a deer to panic and run. Jeez, what the fuck is happening? Like, why do I have that many pop-ups? I think that's a... Is that a Things Betwixt thing? I don't know. I think it might be a War Matches thing. War Matches Wilderness. Oh my god! Giants have begun raiding the farm. Oh fuck. Holy shit. Okay, yep. That's fucking great. Yep, we're not gonna do that. Maybe I could joust them? This is gonna wreck my spear. Nice, steel greaves. And boots. Good, good. Kimono. Lantern. Gauntlets. Claymore. Yeah, claymores are kind of badass. But spears are more my character. Yeah, we're gonna run. Wait a minute, did I just regain all my magicka or am I tripping? Yeah, that's why you are regenerating. Yeah, that's where it's like, that's a little overpowered to me. That regen. Don't have the spell points. You are regenerating. I don't know how stacked regen spells actually work. I would assume that it just stacks the duration. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't need the pop-ups. That's kind of annoying. Nice. Enemies nearby. Where? Oh, great. You're fighting the giants. Classic. Glimpse of movement. Yeah, we got some eunuchs here or whatever. Current events. Any news? I heard that Tagonis and teachers of Julianos have patched up their differences. Yeah, I don't know. That regen mod, that's a little OP. But that's what it takes to get spells going. Enemies nearby. I think when it says enemies, it just means these guys. Which I guess makes sense, because the guards wouldn't want to let you fucking rest at their outpost, you know? We got a couple of shops. Hey, what is this place? It's like a Galvale Moor. Rusty relics, nice. It's like a shitty store here. Sell that. I do want to keep that one book, Azura's Invocation. Real Baron Zaya is pretty good, actually. I think I read most of that. On the Shadow Monk. $500 gold is all it's worth to me. Alright, whoops. I don't know if clothing gets damaged. I don't think it does. What? Oh, oops. Yeah, casual cloaks don't provide enough warmth in the winter. That looks pretty cool, so we'll wear that. I don't know what these pelts are for, to be honest. I don't know why he sells those. I think I have more than enough camp supplies. Yeah, the fire arrow is kind of expensive, so... You should be able to steal the oil here. Maybe that's not possible. Yeah, the only problem with the Bards mod is that it clogs up the fucking book lists. Yeah, in places where you can get books, you can get ballads instead, which are, like, worth nothing, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, I'd probably only get the Bards mod if you actually plan on playing as a Bard. But it's kind of cool because it adds another faction, which there are only a few faction mods. Let me repair. I'm gonna get naked. I don't really need that staff. So the Warhammer is objectively cooler. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with instant repair. Because, yeah, it still costs money. But I guess the idea is to just replace your shit when it gets old. Selling cooked meat is actually a decent way of making money. Do you have anything for sale? Should be using that protection, actually. I think they can use that once per day. Practical and straightforward. Bestiary. How much is a crossbow? That does do more damage. But it is two-handed, I think. It is cool being able to switch from sword to bow. I believe the priest robes aren't good for climates. I'm not too sure. Charging powder. I think that repairs magic items, actually. I wonder if it can repair your recall mark, or if it works like that. I'm not sure. You don't need to buy another landmark journal. That doesn't lose durability. Okie doke. Yeah, I think that basic magic regen kind of makes magic even more powerful than it already is, which is a little wild, but... Oh my god. Oh, I just glitched inside. Okay. Any of you boys want to join me? I think a guard is practically the same as a knight, as far as class goes. The base game knight. Which again is just kind of a pretty standard warrior type. Oh, yeah, we want to go to a gate and travel to this gold smuggling place, Hearthsmith Residence. Black Witch. Our fair town is beset by plague. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Recklessly camp out. What the hell? That's a little weird. Okay. The metal of your armor has gone icy cold. So that's probably because don't have double formal cloak. Yeah, that should be... What if I don't have, So what else can I wear? Can I wear this? Oh, I guess I can wear that, so... I'll do that. Yeah, so you can wear a long sleeve shirt or a robe. It's probably safer to just wear a robe, but since it's kind of cool, I'll wear the tunic instead. Yeah, when it's snowing at nighttime in the winter, that should be the coldest that ever gets in the game. Maybe it's colder in the mountains, I don't know that, but that'd be kind of interesting. It varied based on biome. I'd assume so, because the Climates and Calories mod is very detailed. Is that where I'm headed? Yes. Quick save. You may enter. I'm looking for... a man, there we go. Ah, you must be the courier. Excellent, excellent. Now take this back to the king immediately, and he will reward you as promised. Pleasure doing business with you, Joch. Now I gotta go to the Mages Guild farmstead. It's actually not that far away. Ruins of Ash House. So I could run to this city, take a carriage down here. You can only, yeah, I have it set so you can only take carriages to populated areas, I think. So you can have it be a bit more strict and make it so, oh, you can only travel from city to city, but I have them travel from populated area to populated area. So you can't travel to dungeons. Then you can only travel from carriages. So you have to make your way back to a city. So it makes the game kind of kinetic. Which makes it even more annoying to play as a non-magical character because it's much harder to restore your fatigue and such, so you have to camp way more often. Resorted to eating plague rats. Should level up my alteration. Gosh. Hello. Find someone what? Bunch of dead rats. Okay. City's loading in. We got the daytime now. I think the gates should be open at 6. Oh, this music. Take me to... minute. Can I actually go there? Ruins of the Ash House Farmstead. Whoop. Travelers Guild won't take you to this type of location. Take me here. Traveling through Daggerfall for one day, you see furtive shapes in the distance. As you approach... We got a fucking... No! Okay, fuck you. Pacified Knight Rider. It's a giant fucking pool here. That's annoying. Hey there. Yes! Let's go. Can I rest? Is illegal. Damn it. Okay. We got a freaking Knight Rider. Let's go. Get dry. Maybe it's like easier to recover from getting dry if you're in a robe or something. I would assume so. But yeah. Now my attributes and shit are being reduced. Find a tavern. Cold is seeping into your bones. I think you just dry off eventually, but I'm not super sure. Yeah, I'll just wear a robe to be safe. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you. Alright, first death. That's okay. Yeah, travel options is a pain in the urethra sometimes. Or like all of my mods combined makes the game really annoying. Yeah, I don't know. I have to seriously consider getting rid of climates and calories sometimes, but again, it's like it adds so much depth to the game. Because I mean, especially if you combine it with all this, you know, having to be wary of your temperature and your survival, you know, I think it's a very important mod as far as gameplay. But some of the features are highly annoying. A Knight Rider is gone. Maybe we could run with guards. Yep. Okay. Anything for sale? Actually, we'll take that. Chain. Okay, why does that not give more armor than I have right now? Oh, that's right, Palder. Okay. Okay, I might just kill this guy. Bye. Take a look at my wares. No gold. Yeah, I'll just take that when he dies. there could be some serious shit around here. Because if it's like a... I don't know what type of enemies are in ruins, but I think it's, you know, sometimes undead or something. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck. It's a nymph. I don't know if... They might be weak to... or resistant to iron. Yeah. Let me... There's multiple. Jesus. Elven longsword. Perfect. Away, nymph. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I really need to go for super high leveling rate. Green. I think maybe like middle or below average difficulty dagger is probably enough. Alright, we can save the game now. Ruins. Suppose we can... Yeah. Delete. I think an easy way of doing this is... Let's see, 14 or 15 to 37. Can rename this to 14. What? Oh, whoops. 15. All right. After a mummy. Boop, boop, boop. Challenger straps. We don't have identify. This is a sick piece of music. Okay. Okay, I hear that's a... Oh my god, there's so many bats. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, we jibbed him. It looks like that jib is just ripped straight from Doom, but, awesome. Where's the mummy markings? That's a little cheesy that we can ask him, but we won't worry about that. Okay, actually, yeah, we'll use my landmark journal here. Remember E. There we go. The air here is very stiff. Yeah, we're exploring a dungeon. Man, it's been a while. Okay. Sounds like a skeleton. Oh my god. Go ahead and use Elven Longsword. Card is fallen in battle. Okay. Ooh. Magical shoes. What is this? Stealth is ready. Okay, I have no idea what these do. I don't have identify. Still haven't gotten a left pauldron. Okay, since I have no idea what they do, it could even, you know, it could give me health regen. I don't know. But, it's better to just leave them. Probably rest. Wait a minute. Did he have an axe? Could level up my axe. Don't really plan on using that, but... Yep. Smelly raw meat. Man, that's a nice, creepy noise. Yeah, the problem with this, you know, regeneration mod is that it makes it so that mages don't really have to rest in dungeons. Boom, boom. Oh, fuck. Should be able to go through walls, but... I think these things might be able to instantly kill you. Yeah. God. What? What was that? The fuck was that? Why did I die? Literally, why the fuck did I die? I don't understand. Oh my god. You fucking kidding me? Why did that happen? Is that like damage over time? Do they have damage over time? Let me look. Daggerfall, Wraiths. Far silence and lightning, it says. I don't know why I died there. That was bullshit. Maybe I have like, I do have a critical weakness to shock. I have no idea why I died there. It was a bunch of crap. Yeah, that's I don't know why I died there. That was a bunch of horse shit, as far as I'm concerned. When the player doesn't know why they died, that's a mistake on the developer's part, in my opinion. Alright, let's loot that guard. Wherever he is. Could maybe camp. That would be a better idea when I reach the inside of the dungeon. I'll just save here. Camping equipment, useless. Yeah, I should pick speed. That way I might be able to outrun things that I can't fight. Train. We're eating good. Awesome. God, there's so much blood. That's pretty cool. Again, could use this locator device, but you have to explore more of the dungeon for those to work. Since this camp was useless, we could probably just leave it here. Go this way first. Fuck that. Sharp blade X. Actually, yeah, let's use the ebony dagger on these guys. Yeah, if I run into a higher level enemy, the ebony dagger doesn't do a lot of damage, but it... Well, I don't know. Did that change with SphincterVision Attacks? I think that makes it so that higher end materials actually have lower chance to hit. Which is kind of weird, but... Alteration, it's all ready. Okay. Alright, we need to find a way to open that, I guess. But there's no guarantee. Oh yeah, that's such a cool spell. Okay. There's no guarantee that that will work. I think I'll take this claymore, because it does decent damage. It's only steel. I'm going to start to need better materials. Yep. Oh, nice. Pacified him. Where's the mummy wrappings? Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay. I do not have spell absorption. Chameleon form. Neat. I do not have spell absorption on this character, because that's a broken ability. Although, yeah, I do have immunity to magic, which is probably better. And material you are using. Damn it. Okay. Elven. There we go. Thaumaturgy. Okay, what is this? Oh, that opens something. You flying bitch. Oh fuck. It's a wraith. Nope. Yeah, wraiths are too hard, so I'm just gonna... ignore that for now. Need a better way of dealing with wraiths. Oh, fuck you! Okay, guess I can open doors. Use a healing potion. Awesome. Alright, I don't know what that lever opened. Oh shit! Oh, that's why I died. It was that trap. Okay. That's what that is. God damn it. Yeah, because there's like trap areas that you can't really detect, which is annoying. But if you pass that, that can easily kill you. Damn it. Well, you got me. It wasn't bullshit. But, you know, it's not exactly projected that it's a trap, you know? Alright, we'll regenerate. Go down here. Okay, that's a wraith again. God damn it. What level is a wraith? Bestiary. Do I have my bestiary? I need a better weapon to deal with them. Let me try and talk. Okay. They should be able to tell you where the mummy is. So yeah, you have to kill a mummy. Again, I wish you could do that quest in a bit more of an interesting way where you can just get a random piece of mummy wrappings instead of it being a specific mummy. Ooh, nice. Steel spear, perfect. We'll place that. Should be on the lookout for right arm armor. I do kind of wish you could. Oh, fuck you, wraith bitch! I'm just gonna run away from these guys. Cause yeah, they have so much health. Oh my god. Wraith bastard. Let me see how much health those guys have. Daggerfall. Wraith. Level 15. Great. 20 to 45 damage. Yeah, they do basically just do heavy melee damage. They don't have a ton of health. 30 to 90. That is a lot for my level right now, but remember, 1. Travel to entrance. You inhaled a disturbance of spores. Fucking kidding me? Do I have a disease? Alright, fuck you. I should be immune to diseases, but should dress lighter. Fuck you. I hope that, why are there spores? Goddamn fucking bullshit mod. Bullshit, Penwick Papers mod. Yeah, I guess. Rest. Restoration. I should probably make a different spell. Like damage fatigue on self or something. Wraiths. Alright. Not too bad. Potion of Purification. I think that's supposed to cure diseases. Not going to be too worried about. Okay, not too bad. Too worried about... Oh my god. It's fucking... I hate this stupid minigame. Penwick papers, man. Okay. Great. Yeah, I don't want to train skills on them. Just use my elven sword on them. Try and pacify. Right Spalder. Oh, wait a minute. It gives extra weight. Cool. That's awesome, actually. Extra carry weight. And a map. Wicking Farmstead. Okay. That just leads you to a random dungeon. I think if you get lucky, you can actually get a map to, fuck. I'm dead. Oh, looks like my, lantern's almost dumped out. Slightly used. Can I empty this lantern or what? I probably should just get a basic healing spell, actually, but I kind of like this regenerate. Yeah, the next thing I'll go for is speed. I'll level up my speed. Malachite. Shock Guardian. Oh, resist the shock. I don't know how that works with shock weakness. I would assume it just kind of cancels it out. It's not bad because undead does shock damage mostly, I think. Which is kind of weird. They should probably do ice damage. Okay. Might as well use a locator. Locator devices can only be activated once you have explored a sufficient amount of the dungeon. Okay. Great. I just want to finish this dungeon. Over here. Oh, fuck off. Shitty wraith. I hate you. I hate you. Wait, did I just attack through him? That's pretty cool. Fuck you. Oh my god. You fucking serious? I hate you. Ugh. That's fine because this is kind of an unleveled dungeon, I think. At least that's how meaner monsters and unleveled and all that shit works, because it means that, like, you fucking land your attack, you cunt. That means, like, this is just a Wraith dungeon. Or whatever. At least I'm not encountering ancient liches or something. The spectral army haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. Ectoplasm? I don't know what that's good for. Oh, great. We got one of these caves. I don't really like these caves. But this has a nice possibility of the mummy being here. I don't know what mummies sound like. There should be, like, footstep noises. Great. I'm not gonna lie, this looks cool. Okay. Fuck you and your wraithliness. Your wraithly ways. Wraith essence. Oh my god. Oh my neck. Oh. You should dress later. I think I heard the secret door noise. Oh fuck. Big boy fall damage. After this, I'll use my recall. Yeah, we'll wait to do Skirk Barrow, because or not Skirk Barrow, that's the other one. Shidungent, because that's probably really hard. Wait until I probably have mithril items. Mithril items are able to kill every enemy. Now can I use the locator? There we go. Locator device vibrates and hums into action. You now see a bright disk in your mind when looking in the direction of your desired target. Perfect. It's pretty close. This doesn't really help always because, you know, it'll show you where it is, but you might not always know how to get there. Drink from your water skin. Looks like it's in the cave. Yep. Yeah, I didn't really need to use a locator, but might as well get a hint. And of course there are fucking 2 wraiths there. That's classic. Fuck you. I think they can open doors, but... Your wraithliness, okay, almost new. Still pretty durable. All this work for 5 reputation. Of course. What the fuck? Why do I keep crashing? Does it have crash logs? Games. There we go. Games. Daggerfall Unity. Yeah, I might have to like redo my mod list because apparently you can use mod organizer to install these. Unity crash handler. What does this do? Let me guess. You need administrator permission. Like every other fucking application. Oh, I've been trying to mod Marvel Ultimate Alliance as well. I don't know if that did anything. That's an amazing game from my childhood, but for licensing reasons, it's not available online. So you have to get it from archive, and then to get the to get all the characters, you have to mod it. I don't know why the hell it crashed there. It could be just from saving. I don't know. Normally, yeah, Daggerfall Unity is pretty stable normally. I just have a ton of mods with it. Kill yourself. Yeah, wraiths are just fucking stupid. What, like, meaner, unleveled, whatever. Fuck you. Alright. Why am I dying to this one? I guess it's just I'm super low health. Oh my god. Fucking Wraith. I mean, you gotta love that. Easy. Okay. Yeah, you can hear footstep sounds. The mummy. Oh no, is it like below the wall? Where'd he go? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there you are. You fucker. Impossible. Yeah, mummies are like crazy hard in D&D. But these ones are just kind of melee grunts. They don't do any spells or anything. I want Daggerfall, but with more exciting combat. Vest. What do we have? You find the wrappings that he wanted. Great. I haven't actually gotten like an enchanted vest yet. Wait, what? Oh, wait, does it give regeneration? Spell Guardian. Okay, yeah, it just gives spell reflect, I think. Yeah, wait, that screws up my... That screws up my, climates. Just sell that item. You suggest later. Yeah, at this point I can recall. I don't think there's a way to recharge your locator devices. I suppose at this point I can rest until healed. Perfect. Speed. Speed. I have a need for a need for speed. And smelly raw meat. Yeah, I guess I can't cook there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and recall. Teleport. Anchor. Yet again. The Order of the Lamp is the sworn enemy of King Gothred. What is that? I think that's like a knightly... Or no, that's a Templar order. Yep. Awesome music. Now that is a lovely piece of wrapping. Thanks awfully. I believe... Yeah, that was not worth it for that much gold, but we do get some rep with the Mages Guild. Is there anything more? No. One of your fucking mummy wrapping quests again, damn it. Apprentice, I need someone who can cast the Open spell. Please tell me you have learned this by now? No. Really? You need to devote yourself to your studies if you expect to advance in the guild. Yeah, well, that's not my specialty. Well, I guess alteration is open. Mages Guild employs a number of mystics and scholars. If we can get representative, fuck you. No, that's annoying. By the mists. Yeah, you don't lose rep for rejecting quests either. Benefit the work. Boring. Boring by the wolf. Is there anything? Yeah. So there is, I would kind of consider it a cheat, but there is, the smell of wood smoke is soothing. There is a setting you can turn on. It's not really a cheat. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but you can turn it on and you can then choose guild quests. Wait a minute. I'm gonna... Yep, talk to the king. Hey, buddy. What? Excellent, Jacques. You've returned with my challenger straps as promised. Your valor and bravery are great indeed. I'm sure we will appreciate your further service in the near future. Thank you. Alrighty. Hello again, my young friend. Let's go ahead and... Can we rove? Let's rove. We're a roving band. Yes. Rove with me. Okay. I don't know, I kind of like doing noble quests because they're pretty fun. And potentially you can get lucky and get a specific quest that can drop a map towards a witch coven. And witch covens are cracked. Alright, what else do we need? I think at this point we can head to Bethany or join a knightly order. What time have we got? We can totally join a knightly order. We got Knights of the Dragon. We'll run there now. I think most knightly quests involve going to a dungeon. I don't know if I should join the temple or not, but it would obviously make sense to join the Fighters Guild. But I don't think I would see myself as a mercenary, because that's kind of what I think of the Fighters Guild as, like a mercenary guild. Alright. Hello there. Knightly order. Delito. Ah, Jacques, your reputation precedes you. The Knights of the Dragon always has room for a skillful knight of high moral standing. I humbly ask that you join our ranks. Of course. And consider yourself one of the ranks of the proud Knights of the Dragon. You shall begin as an aspirant, though your rank in the Knights is low. In Daggerfall, our reputation will follow you. Do not be surprised when you learn that no Daggerfall innkeep will charge you for a room. It is an honor paid to all the Knights of the Dragon. But it is kind of a useful, fun feature early on, but money is not a problem at all in this game, especially once you get to a higher level. And I think, yeah, once you get to a higher rank, you won't have to pay for an inn anywhere. Not just your province. It's always good to meet another member. Okay, what do we got? A rumor has surfaced as to the whereabouts of an ancient artifact of power. Oh, really? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Are you up to it, aspirant? The whole of Balul, which is, okay. Yeah, I thought I detected a gleam of ambition in your eyes. Supposedly, a witch living deep in the bowels of the whole of Balul has discovered a clue about where to find this thing. Let's start with her. Wait a minute, we're already getting the artifact quest? That's pretty fucked. And you should get your armor. I have a fine piece of armor for you. Oh, hell yeah. Iron Cuirass. Okay, I'll get that one. Wait a minute, we can only accept one? Okay. You have already received your armor for your current rank. When you achieve a higher rank in the order, I will give another fine piece of armor. So yeah, knightly orders and temples are definitely one of the more underwhelming aspects of the game. Because you should get a full set of armor, in my opinion. But now we have this cool stuff. Yeah, you should get a whole set. Now you eventually are able to get ebony armor, but not Daedric. I suppose that makes sense, because the regular knight class actually has forbidden material Daedric. Which is kind of cool, I guess, because they're supposed to be upstanding and they wouldn't use the infernal equipment of Oblivion, you know? Yeah, we'll start that quest next time. Oh, brother. Ay, ay, ay. Cheerio, cheers. May you go righteously.